My car insurance have quoted me an annual price. However, if I decide to pay in installments, it will cost £70 extra over the year. Would this be identified as interest? Then they say, right, your yearly annual premium is £1,000. And you say, well, I can't afford the £1,000. They say, no problem, you can pay monthly. Say, okay, how much is a monthly? Well, if you pay monthly, by the time that you finish paying, we add, because it's a delayed payment, it's not 1,000, it's 1,150. So they add £150, for example. So if it is the insurance company that you're paying directly, there's no third party, there's no finance house, it doesn't go to a third party, and they say to you, right, we, inside our own insurance company, we will allow you to pay us directly the extra amount because you don't want to pay the discounted amount now. But if you're going to pay in a year from now, we're going to add £150. This is like a shopkeeper that you go to and you say, I want that fridge. He says, no problem, £500. You say, but I don't want it. I don't want to pay you now. I want to pay you in a year from now. He said, well, if you buy it now, it's 500. If you're going to buy it from me in a year from now, then I'm not going to give you it for 500. I'm going to give it to you for 600. It's allowed for him to do that. Why? Because the sale is clear. The amount is clear. The item that you're buying, it is clear. There's no jahala. There's no ambiguity in that. I will pay you on the 1st of July next year, this amount, £600. If I take it off you now, I will give you 500. I prefer to pay you in a year from now. That is allowed. Bil ijma', as Sheikh Ibn Baz and a group of the Salaf, they said. So, as long as that shopkeeper is not sending you to a finance company. Because what happens when you go to a finance company? The finance company is going to give £500 to, well, the finance company is going to give you £600 for that fridge. All right, so you've got the 600 and you are now expected to pay it back. Who do you pay back? The finance company, because they're the ones who have given you the loan. Right? And they paid the 500 to whom? The shopkeeper. So now the shopkeeper gets his 500. You still owe how much? 600 to whom? Right. So in essence, what's happening is when you sign that finance contract, you are not signing it with the seller of the refrigerator. You are actually signing it with a third company, which is a finance company or a bank or something of that sort. So what they will do is pay him 500. So now you owe them 600. The extra 100 is what? Riba. Why? Because they've loaned £500 to you and they've paid on your behalf. Now you have to pay them 600. They want the extra 100. That's why you sign the contract not with your electrical store. You sign it with a finance company. Same with cars. Same with anything else. This is riba and haram. So the thing that you have to look at is, who wants the £70 extra? Who wants it? If it is the person who is selling you the insurance, which is what I've said it is, and you know that you cannot pay the £1,000, but they say, listen, you're going to pay us. It is no third party. You should ask them, who am I paying? If I pay that, I can't pay you now, I want to pay you in a year from now. Who am I paying? If they say, well, you're paying us. They say, there's no finance company. No, there's no finance. It is directly with us. Then it is allowed. Just like with the seller of the kitchen appliance, it's allowed if it is directly with him. Because he is selling you that fridge. You are not taking money from a third party that pay him, and therefore you owe them. Because now that's paying money for money, and that is haram. Because riba, you cannot pay. If someone gives you money, whether it be gold or silver or cash, and they say to you, here's 500, give me back 600. Here's £500. Can I take a loan? Yes. How much? £500. So I take £500. When shall I pay you back? Next July. How much? 600. That's increase in what? Cash upon cash, or gold upon gold, or silver upon silver. All of that is riba. All of that is riba. Barakallahu feekum.